Hi everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. In this video, we are going to have another look at this fast video framework which enables us to accelerate text to video models. We already have seen it in action when we accelerated this Hanjuan model. So if you are interested in an accelerated version of Hanjuan text to video model, watch this video on the channel where we saw quite surprising results when it comes to video generation from text prompts. In this video though, we are going to look at accelerated version of Mochi model. If you go to the Hugging Face page of this fast Mochi model, you will be surprised to see that there are few samples which they have shared where they have shown this in action. On the left hand side, this is the video which was generated from text prompt in just 6 steps, where FastMochi has really produced a wonderful video if you compared it to the vanilla Mochi model with the same number of steps. You can see the difference by yourself in the quality of a video. So FastMochi is an accelerated Mochi model. It can sample high quality videos with 8 diffusion steps. That brings around 8 times speed up compared to the original Mochi with 64 steps. This fast video has been developed by How AI Lab and it is Apache 2 license. Of course, it has been distilled from the Mochi model and I will drop the link to it in video's description. So let's get it installed and then we will see how it works. Before that, let me give a huge shout out to Master Compute who are sponsoring the VM and GPU for this video. If you're looking to rent a GPU on very affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website in video's description. Plus, I'm also going to give you a coupon code of 50% discount on range of GPUs. This is my Ubuntu system and this is my GPU card, NVIDIA RTX A6000, sorry, not NVIDIA RTX, it is H180 GB of VRAM courtesy of Mass Compute, and I will also show you the VRAM consumption so that you know how much VRAM it takes. First up, as usual, let's create a virtual environment with Conda. Shouldn't take too long. Next up, let's install the CUDA, and I'm just installing it with the Conda here. And if you don't know what Conda is, please search my channel. I already have covered Conda in very simple to understand video. And now let's git clone the repo of fast video. That shouldn't take too long. And that is done. Let's now set up the environment and all the prerequisites for this fast video, and all you need to do is to run this command from the root of the repo. This is going to take few minutes, so let's wait for it to finish. And all the requirements are done. Next up, we need to log into the Hugging Face to download the model, and for that you will need to grab this token from Hugging Face, which is a free token. Just sign in and then from your profile grab the read token. I already have the token, then just press capital Y and we are logged in here. So next up, we need to download the model in the repo of current one, and they have provided this script to download the model. You can see that I am just downloading this fast video from FastMochi. This is going to download the whole model stuff on our local system, and you can see the model is huge, 40.1 gig. I'm just, and then there are rest of the files which are there. So I'm just crossing my fingers that this will fit on my H100 GPU with 80 GB of VRAM, and that is the reason why I opted for this H100 instead of my usual A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. Anyway, so let's wait for it to get downloaded and then we will proceed further. And the model is almost downloaded. You can see that it is at the last lag and it is downloaded as we were talking. Now, in order to inference, they also have provided a script which let me show you. So this is the script which we are going to run. But before that, I want to show you the code as how it looks like because it is quite interesting. So let me open my VS Code here. So in the VS Code, if you go to in the root of the repo, then assets, and then this is a prompt.txt where the prompt is that a lone hiker stands atop a towering cliff, silhouetted against a vast horizon. The rugged landscape stretches endlessly, and then all the stuff. This is what it is going to generate a video from this Mochi. And then if you look at the inference code, so sorry, so if you look here, this is the whole repo where we are going to run that inference code. So if you go to scripts directory here and then inference, and then you will see that we already have covered Hanjuan. So this is a Mochi one, and there you go, you see. So there is this, we are specifying this number of GPUs for, I just have one, so I'm just going to go with whatever there is. And then this is calling this sample t text to video mochi dot py in the fast video folder. So if you go to fast video, and then you will see sample, and this is the Mochi one. As you can see, no SP or SP, so I'm just going to go with this one, and this is where it is importing the model, importing all the libraries, already downloaded it, and then it is just doing some of the hyper parameters here, which we already have covered when we installed that Mochi model. So if you're interested, you can check out my that video, and it is simply just loading the model here. If you're using low rank adaptation model, it is going to load that, and then it is putting it on our CUDA device. These are the arguments you can call from, and these are already by checking that default value, so I'm not adding anything here, and then it is just going to call it. So let's go back. I already have saved my prompt.txt, and I'm just going to go here, and then I'm going to run that code here. Let me quickly paste it for you. So this is simply a bash script which I'm running from the root of the repo. Okay, so you see it has given me an error, so let's quickly check. I think I am missing one of the libraries here, or maybe I think it is just checking for, let me check what exactly is happening here. Okay, so I think I just need to give one GPU, not four. So because I just have one GPU, so let me fix that. And this time it has taken it one, it has loaded, and now it is creating that model. While it does, let's quickly check our VRAM consumption, because model is already loaded onto our GPU. I'm just going to run my NVIDIA SMI. So it is, wow, it is consuming around 11.5 gig of VRAM. So you see, if you even have 16 GB of VRAM, you can easily run it. Okay, so let's close it. Let's check the other one out. It is still working. Let's wait for it. I will again check it shortly once it is in the middle of it, to make sure that is a VRAM required. Okay, it has error out again. Let's check what the error is. There it goes. It has even run out of memory by even on my 80 GB of VRAM, because it already allocated 373. So in that case, let me use the quantized version. Let me show you how you can do that. So even 80 GB is not enough. So if you go back to the repo and then go to scripts, inference, and then inference Mochi SP, here you see that it is using 163 frames. So let's reduce it to maybe just sorry, to just 30, and then that should consume less memory. So I have saved it, and let's go back, and now let's run it again. Let me clear screen, and let me run it now. Let's wait for it. It is going to load it, and then it is going to start running it. Of course it will have an impact on quality, but we have to make this a trade-off somewhere. And thankfully this was not the issue with the Hanyuan model. I was even able to run it on my 48 GB of VRAM in the quantized version. You see, now it has worked. So let's wait for it. Okay, so it has generated the video. Let's check it out how it looks like. And of course you can keep increasing that number of frames, and once you start getting an error, you can just stop there. But anyway, let's check what sort of video it has generated this time. So if you go to outputs underscore video directory in your fast video, from there go to Mochi SP, and this is the video it has generated with the name of uh, the video. So let me install a video player, because it's a very new uh, system. I have just created this VM, so let me quickly install our player. So I'm installing this VLC player on Ubuntu just for your information. And this is installed, so let me close it and now let me play it out for you. So it's a lone hiker which stands atop a towering cliff. There you go. You see, if it just few frames, let me play it again. Not bad at all. You know what? It's very, very good. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to maybe increase the frame to 60, or how about we go 90, and then if it gives error, we will just reduce it. So I'm just going to delete this one so that it creates a new one. Let's run it. While it runs, it is going to first load it, the model I mean. So let's load it. Let's check VRAM consumption. And there you go. So around 28 GB of VRAM. Is it staying there? Yes. So maybe we can increase it more. Anyway, we'll check it out later. Let's wait for it to create it. So thankfully it is progressing, which is cool. Let me finally check one more time VRAM consumption, how much it is taking. So now it has jumped to 75 GB of VRAM. Oh wow, over 75 GB of VRAM. Hopefully it is going to stay there and we would be able to finish it. I think that might be the maximum of it. This number of 90 frames, which is quite good. We have just increased it a lot, almost there. And it is post processing the video now. And yes, I just keep these videos raw so that you would know what exactly is happening, so that if you encounter the same issue, you should be able to troubleshoot, and you also might realize that how much uh, you know how should I put it, it is quite challenging to work at the bleeding edge, because there are a lot of things you have to uh, take into perspective. That's it anyway. So that is done. There you go, another video. Let's run it now. You see more frames and looks quite good. Let me play it again. Very, very nice. Anyway, so that's it. I hope that you enjoyed it. Now you know how to run FastMochi with this sort of quality on your local system. I think you would need even bigger GPU if you want to run it in full for a larger duration of time. But that's it. Not bad at all. Let me know what you think about this FastMochi. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps. Thank you for watching.